I'll never forget the moment I found out the truth about Colin Waldner.
You're a freaking vampire?
Colin being a vampire was neither here nor there. Every love story has a vampire, and ours was no exception. We honeymooned in Paris. I'd always wanted to go, to use the French I'd learned in college. And it didn't surprise me that Colin was fluent as well. No one suspected that we weren't French.
Je ne peux pas croire que tout s'est passé si vite.
Moi non plus. C'est la fin du monde, comme nous le savons.
Oui, oui, on s'est mariés maintenant et notre lune de miel arrive. C'est incroyable, vraiment.
C'est vrai. À la fin du monde.
À la fin du monde.
Ours was a life of harmony, inner calm, tranquility, a life removed from the stresses and pressures of the external world. And even though he already had me at vampire, it was when the apocalypse hit that I fell irrevocably in love with Colin. I'd left behind my former life, everyone I'd known and loved.
Was it a knock?
I don't see how. There's no one for 100 miles.
That's gotta be something.
We better go see.
All right. Robin, what are you doing here?
I came here to find you.
Well, come in. But how did you get here?
I've been searching for you everywhere since you didn't come home from Chicago. Finally got about 100 miles from here, and someone told me you were headed this way, and they told me about him. I've been looking for you for months.
Excuse me, I don't think I've had the pleasure.
Colin, this is Robin Carmichael, an old friend of the family, and Robin, this is Colin, my husband. Robin, where's your car?
A car? A car? Are you kidding?
What did you do, walk?
Of course I walked. The EMP? Where were you on December 21st?
EMP, as an electromagnetic pulse?
Like on 24?
Yeah, my car wouldn't work anymore, and everyone in town had their own problems to deal with. They say it was started somewhere in South America, but according to my calculations, it was started by the Mayans.
Mayan, you don't believe that stuff.
No, really, Colin. Robin's a numerologist. He knows about this stuff.
They say that the radiation knocked out all of the electronics in the world.
Not all of it.
What do you mean, not all of it?
We're off the grid. And I shielded this place years ago against rogue magnetic fields. Like an EMP, for instance. Let me show you. I bought alternative energy equipment from Whole Earth Energy years ago. There's a big solar array out behind those trees.
Well, what's that obelisk-shaped thing?
Oh, that little baby. That's what saved the whole place. Let me show it to you. I have the patent on this device. It's called the obelisk field generator. I developed it for the military and built one for myself too. It generates a blocking field that blocks electromagnetic radiation for about a 20-mile radius. So that's why the electromagnetic pulse didn't affect us here. Wow, that turned out to be awful lucky. So Robin, is it really that bad on the outside?
They wouldn't believe this if they saw it. No one has power. All the food is rotting. The only vehicles that run are the old ones without electronics. But they're no good once they run out of gas.
They formed an uneasy truce, my husband and my very best friend in the world.
Hot from the oven.
There's nothing like your apple pie, Catherine. Aren't you going to have a piece, Colin? This is great stuff.
Thanks, Robin. You always did like my pie.
I've always loved your pie.
They competed with each other in ways I found very disturbing. Robin had had enough, though. He couldn't take any more of this isolation from the rest of the world.
I've got to get out of here, and you've got to come with me. You know you want to.
Robin, what are you saying? I can't leave Colin.
Colin, always in the way. Don't you see it? There's just something not right about him.
Robin, don't make me choose.
I had to make my choice. Go back to my first love, everyone I ever knew, and try to recreate this world, or stay with the new love of my life. I thought of what I had with Colin. In a post-apocalyptic world, it's true love that matters. True love that sparks. It's the electricity.